Welcome back once again on our Monday afternoon. Looking great right now in Grand Forks. That won't be the case overnight tonight, but again, looking good right now. A little bit of a breeze out there. First alert weather day late this evening through tomorrow for the opportunity for severe storms. It's potential. Doesn't mean it's definitely going to happen, but I think the likelihood is pretty high. Certainly strong storms, but I do think some of these will be severe. Take a look here. You see the area shaded in yellow covering a lot of the region is in this slight risk area. I think slight risk is a little bit misleading because I think the opportunity again is pretty high to at least see some severe storms arriving tonight after 8. To be honest with you, I think it may be more like 9, 10, 11 o'clock. Excessive rainfall and flooding potentials there. Large hail and to golf ball size hail, I should say. Damaging winds up to 70 miles per hour possible. Now, one good piece of news here. Tornadoes, pretty unlikely with this. Large hail, as mentioned, high winds, high flooding. That's another component of this. A lot of rain falling down in a short amount of time. We may see several periods of that in some areas. In other words, several opportunities, one after the other. So flood watch in effect from the National Weather Service for most of the area. All the areas shaded in green here until 7 a.m. Wednesday morning. Flash flood risk. Now, rainfall rates within these strong storms could be 1.5 inches to 2 inches per hour in some of the strongest storms. And again, as I mentioned, could see a couple, 3 times over some areas. We do see these intense rains. Probability of excessive rainfall leading to flooding is about 15%, but again, a little misleading as well. I certainly think it's going to be a little bit higher than that. Scattered flash flood conditions in the yellow, urban flooding, possible roadway flooding. So with that in mind, flood safety: do not walk in moving water or drive into flooded waters. And we know that, but it's just a good reminder. Find higher ground if you are caught outside during one of these torrential downpours. And of course, hail fraying, turn around, don't drown. Just use common sense and you'll be fine with that. Take a look at rainfall potential. Now, this is through 1 a.m. and notice not a lot happening here. Watch what happens as we move through the overnight hours. By 7 a.m., we're talking 1, 2, maybe 3 inches or even more in some spots. The area with the highest chance of that. Basically, you had Grand Forks North and then south, just south of Fargo. Last week, it looked like the target was going to be more Fergus Falls. That has since shifted northward. How about another chance for severe weather? Mainly east of the region, our most eastern parts, Bemidji, Baudette areas east. That's for tomorrow afternoon, not for tonight and early tomorrow. That's another window. Fargo 79 right now, Grand Forks 74. Again, mostly clear skies, looking good. Enjoy your afternoon and evening. Temperatures around the region, we've got 60s, we've got 70s out there. First alert forecast, so let's kind of walk you through this time period here. 7:45 this evening, things are pretty quiet. As we get toward about 11, that's when we start to see some of these storms all of a sudden just kind of fire up. As we move toward 1 a.m., you can see a lot of color indicating heavy rain along with those storms. And look at this, moving through the area, it's rare that we see these types of colors indicating so much rain plus the strength of these storms. So as we're looking at that window of best chance of seeing severe weather, about 10, 11 p.m. this evening through about 6, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. We continue into tomorrow. Again, things start to get quiet, still a few scattered showers. And again, watching this area, Fallston, Thief River, Bemidji, Park Rapids tomorrow for that opportunity for another round of severe storms. Tomorrow morning's lows, generally in the 60s. We're just not going to drop off a lot, but then our highs tomorrow only going to reach the mid 60s to low 70s. So temperature's not going to move very much tomorrow. We look at Wednesday, great day, Juneteenth, 71 degrees. Thursday, first day of summer, looking good, 75. Could see a few showers late. And unfortunately, Courtney, and I say unfortunately because we just don't need it, Friday and Saturday look like it could be another period of very wet weather. Looking good on Sunday and beyond, so some good news, but several days here we're going to have to dodge some situations with a little sun in between.
All right, Russ, thank you.
Yeah.